Hey guys, welcome back to the Foundry reviews. We're doing some more of The Mandalorian. We got episode 13, The Jedi. So yeah, how you guys doing? We got Johnny, we got myself, and we got Sly. How you guys doing?
Hey, doing pretty good today. I know people have been waiting for this one.
It's a good one. It's a good
yeah,
one.
uh, yeah, we're finally back with some more Mandalorian reviews. Took some time off because of the holiday season and stuff, but we're back with newest episode, and this one might be one of the most important ones. And we've been waiting the entire season. Slide, I covered some of the Mando season 2 news a while back, and we were prepared for this one. We get to see a debut of a character. It's pretty important. So last time, where did we leave off, Sly, on last episode?
Last episode, he made a return to Navarro, if I'm not mistaken, to consult what's his friends, Grief Karga and Cara Dune.
Oh yeah, and then we moved on to the location. We went to a planet there where it looks like it's just not looking in a great condition. To see a little nice village being under some tyranny, unfortunately, and we get a kind of guest appearance by Michael Biehn, playing a badass character, I guess. And you just see some like guards up to no good, I guess, and a nice little Jedi, just cutting them down, doing their thing. But we see who do we get to see today, boys?
Freaking Ahsoka, finally, after all this time. He's tracked her down to the whatever planet of Corvus, and we get that little intro of her just kicking some ass on those guards. And what is it? She's like, she threatens the magistrate there, and tells her that if you don't leave, I'm coming back. You have like what how much time did he give? Like she gave
24 hours or something like
I
that.
think
Yeah,
every day. Yeah.
So she had her dual sabers, right? That was pretty fucking badass. Yeah. Finally we get to see live action version. It was really exciting being able to see her and stuff. I think Rosario Dawson, I think she does a really good job as her. I thought it was pretty fucking good. I was really excited about that. They did a really good job casting. She really fit it. So I was really happy about that. And then so Mandalorian, he gets there with the with the child and looking around town, and
they were not happy with him. They were all no, don't talk to me.
Outlander, outcasts, stay back, for real.
They were all afraid, not because of him, but because of their punishment if they're caught.
To consult outsiders.
Yeah. So what'd you say? The girl, the Magus, and the Michael Biehn. Did we get his name? I want to go. I want to rant about this. They did such a shit job with him. Like he seemed to be so fucking cool, and they're like, let's not have a single moment that kind of shows how fucking cool they are, but let's just show they look really cool, they act really cool, they're obviously supposed to be significant to some degree, but have no act, nothing to actually make them significant at all. I was really disappointed by that altogether.
Yeah, he was kind of a wasted character, a wasted opportunity.
I know.
I mean, I personally didn't know the actor that well, so to me, not knowing who it was it was kind of just like he was there.
Anybody.
Okay.
He was in the he's famous from being in Terminator 1. He was Kyle Reese in Terminator 1. And he was in Aliens. He's been in tons of sci-fi movies and games, voice acting, So it's pretty cool to see him in that,
It was more of a cameo than an actual role, really.
Yeah. So, but I liked his little role though. But so we I actually thought that Beskar steal, that spear that was kind of on the line as a reward, I thought that was pretty lit.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see some almost a little bit Mandalorian reward in there, because it feels like some point Mandalorian culture is used as a refugee. It's just scattered around the galaxy. And Mandalorian wants to capture any bits that he can, to try to hold that culture and hold on to his past,
taking back what is theirs.
Yeah, in a sense, for sure. And that was really cool because that was on the line because they wanted Mando to do a little deed. They wanted him to hunt down and kill Ahsoka. So that was interesting.
Yeah, but interesting timing that he shows up right when that whole thing was going on. Very, very Star Wars, with the convenience of all that
Convenience.
happening.
I'm looking for a Jedi. We want you to kill this Jedi.
Is
Is this
Perfect.
the Jedi I'm looking for?
Where is he? Perfect.
Well, goddamn,
He's out
all
there
right.
somewhere. So yeah. So that's how that rolls down. So they send him off to go kill Ahsoka.
Yep.
Obviously, that's not what he's gonna do, but
Yes.
they think he's gonna do that.
Just
But
so-
he wanders out to go find her, and that he does. Obviously, he's prepared, and then we get a cool little combat between them two, which is really cool because obviously they don't know each other. So like she just sees an enemy and starts attacking him, but he's prepared with his Beskar armor and everything to fight, which was really cool. But eventually he's like, hold up, Bo-Katan sent me. Let's just chill.
Oh, didn't they get distracted by the child though? Like they like both look over at the same time. I think he's
It was
probably
another
eating
one
something.
of those like Cara Dune vibes, like that one episode in the first season where they have the draw on each other and then he's slurping his soup. It was very similar to that. She was like, I have one question.
Yeah,
Him.
identical. Yeah, right there. Yeah, Mando, like perfect tracker, found her like immediately, like not
Easy.
Yeah, very simple. So yeah, we got Mando and her meeting up, and he's like, "Yo, I found this kid. Do you want it? Like Firehouse Station, because I cannot take care of it. It is something I cannot handle. I am not a father.
I've been quested to deliver it to its kind, the Jedi, which is you.
I am
Yes.
courier. And,
Please take them. Thanks.
and
here.
and like her knowing like she is the best opportunity for this thing to exist and like live out, and for the Jedi to continue. She's like, nah.
No, I can't train him. Oh, by the way, his name's Grogu.
His name is Grogu. Yeah, and
just letting you know.
it's very weird because they go from like very back and forth so far with the series, with like kind of whatever's convenient, whatever's cute, or like as comedic relief. Where Grogu is a toddler to where Grogu is kind of like a child, but like can actually do some and understand some. It's just kind of like so back and forth to like where is this like. Where is it like mentally? Like where's it at like mentally? Like with
Hard
capabilities.
to compare it to like the human scaling, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like they just go so back and forth where, oh, it can understand, it can talk, and to where, oh, it can only eat food and like it can't even take care of itself. It's just very back and forth and stuff like that, and where like say that it's been hiding its powers or something like that, in which I just don't believe that at all, because every time like we see its use its powers, is just like. I don't know. I just find it like hard to believe. I feel like they wrote more than what they were showing. Like they had a lot more like written out, and then like compared to what we've seen so far, it just really doesn't like hold true or hold up to it. It doesn't really fit the bill.
No, that's fair. I feel like that's kind of true, because it does seem like sometimes like obviously they were communicating just fine, but then there are times where like he's I'm remembering on the ship where he's like, no, the blue wire or the red wire. And he's like, he should have been able to understand that. He understood all those other things of like,
it's like he understands, but he's nonverbal in communicating back. He doesn't reciprocate with language.
Yeah. Which is with him needing the ball or sitting like that. He's got to sit down and eat the ball or something like that. Like how, like it's like. And then now he can understand like how to repair ship wires and identify colors and everything like that. And it's like what do you expect? If something was like chewing on like my stick shift, I'm not gonna like throw it in my engine and be like, all right, yeah, put that cap on there. Like I totally trust you when you were just chewing on my fucking car a minute ago.
Don't touch the two wires.
Yeah, like very, very weird. Like it's just very like inconsistent with how they're writing that, but that's not like a huge deal either, because it's nothing like super significant or like overwhelmingly like dependent on the plot either. So I didn't have a huge issue with that, but we get the
interesting point though, for sure.
We get the same old thing where her saying like, oh, like he's got too much power, if he learns any more, it could be used for bad, and like this whole point about
attached to you.
Not even that, because she's like, oh, because she's seen evil before, like, turn, and it's like the whole same thing with, like, Yoda not wanting to deal with, like, Anakin in the first place, or, like, hey,
because
it could be used for evil, and, like, that's the whole fucking point about being a Jedi, is you just learning to be good, is balancing it, and that part really frustrated me when I was like, I've heard this fucking shit before, too. And I thought that was a cop out. How she was just like, oh, the being attached thing. I didn't really understand that, but I was like, sure, like just because I don't understand it though. Like I sure, like the Force been around for a very long time, so I guess that makes sense. But with her being like, oh, he could grow up to be bad. Like yeah, like so could you, and someone else could get their hands on it and use it for worse, you know. But like her like knowing what happened to see like almost firsthand the decline and the murder of the slaughter of like hundreds, maybe I don't even know how many Jedi, but like with the Order 66, you know, to see like all that go down and her be like purposely take a blind eye and say no, I don't want any part of this. I feel like that's kind of maybe that's not really right for her character, you know. I feel like she would be the bigger person and be like, okay, like I'll take this child in or something, or at least help. Or
for me, I accept it because she's not a Jedi anymore. Well, technically,
yeah, just because she's part of the Order, that doesn't mean she still like withholds and like, I mean, like she's still like a good person though, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Just because she was kicked out of the Order, it's not like she left that like the Order. But I mean, like Obi-Wan, like obviously was not a part of the Order, but he was still doing some fantastical shit, you know, and had some like responsibilities of the Jedi. The same thing with like Luke Skywalker. You know, down the road.
I mean, well, these are different comparisons.
They're both Jedi, though.
Ahsoka, technically, you need to watch the last season of Clone Wars, but
right,
yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to avoid spoiling things.
Yeah, but I mean,
it just seems lazy though. Like it seems very lazy. Like there's a chance to like turn things around, you know, when there's so much chaos, and that she could do actually good, and she like decides not to. I was like, and with a blink of an eye too, she's like, nope, can't do it, and like zero conflict at all, and it was just like at a blink of an eye, you know.
And Mando's just like, what?
Yeah.
What?
And take him.
Yeah, it was just kind of like a bunch of stuff. It was like, that happened so fast, and I was like, well, that was kind of for nothing.
Yeah, it does feel, it is a little disappointing when, like, the whole thing was getting to her, and then she's like, nah. I mean, well, we haven't gotten there yet in the episode, but yeah, maybe we should continue the episode.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, after that, so they meet up. She's like, no, I can't train him, blah, 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 all the stuff we were just talking about. And then they're like, all right, I was told to kill you, but how about let's team up instead and just like, you know, save this town. And she's like, perfect. What was it? It was like a Jedi and a Mandalorian. No one will see it coming. Yeah. No one has ever seen that coming, you know.
Yeah.
So
team up
that was a pretty cool team up. So they hatch a little plan, you know, they separate the forces. Definitely feeling the Western vibes with this part, you know, trying to save like a small town kind of a deal.
From the Banditos.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So it was a pretty dope, a lot of action, not too much to talk about at this part of the episode. Kind of, you need to see it to really enjoy it, kind of a thing. But
I was hoping to see a little bit more out of it. Like Ahsoka, she was doing great, but it felt like kind of Mando was just kind of lagging behind a little bit too. I remember I only saw like really one point. It's like when he faced off against Michael Biehn, they had a little draw or a little duel, and Mando bested him and shot him, and that's what I was talking about. I mean, really disappointed is that they kind of had this interesting, badass looking character, and he just immediately gets killed off. Like he didn't do a single thing the episodes besides maybe talk some shit. It's just kind of like
that's all he did. Yeah.
It's like, why would that be significant to me if Mandalorian killed this guy if we don't even realize how cool or how badass or how evil he is? Like he could be just we didn't even like see the comparison there. It's just Mando just killing off like really unimportant characters, and I really didn't like that part. Could have shown him like torturing somebody or doing something bad or saying some naughty shit, you know, something lame to be just for like.
It's hard to appreciate the amount of skill it would have taken to kill him. If
exactly.
You have no
that doesn't
really... Well, you can tell he's a less than honorable man by the fact that he puts down his weapon and still draws on Mando.
Mm-hmm.
You can at least get that, but you're right. They should have done something where he kicks a puppy or does something that's like, what the fuck, man? Like,
there's no satisfaction from watching him die or like for
it's just another kill.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought that would have been a little bit better. And then I really enjoyed the scene with her, with the duel between with Ahsoka and like
the magistrate.
Yeah, that was really interesting with the Beskar and everything like that. Like it's weird going into the season to where like the series like of me not knowing a lot about Beskar and then hearing about like how lightsabers can't penetrate Beskar steel. So like it's actually kind of refreshing, kind of cool to you don't have this like this plot weapon that just instantly destroys everything, but like it actually has a defense, you know, this Beskar. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a really cool duel. It seemed a little slow. I mean, obviously it's live action, so it's got to be kind of made differently. And I think one of the interesting things that I learned was the person who plays the magistrate is I can't
Bruce
remember.
Lee's goddaughter.
Yes, that's the one.
And daughter of Inosanto, which was a martial artist. Yes, she's very well
kind
trained.
of an interesting lineage there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, they should. That's
it was really nice.
Good. Stunt people are great, you know, like Ray Park and Scott Adkins and whatnot. When you actually hire them to be like villains, they do pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you know, she's like, hey, take the Beskar steel spear, it belongs to your people. He's like, cool, thanks. And all right, let's go train this baby. She's like, never mind, no, I can't do it. I lied to you. And you're like, damn.
But she gives him a new fetch quest.
Yes, but go here instead. All right, cool. Bye.
Yeah, and there
you go. Waypoint.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
We got like a little cock tease with more like kind of filler there, where we get to see a little bit more.
Yeah, it was definitely setting up a little bit because I mean, obviously now we know there's the Ahsoka series, so they're kind of setting a little bit of that up, I guess. And I assume that kind of connects in some way. Yeah. So that'll be cool to see.
Yeah, but would you guys let's give the episode a star rating. What do you got, Ken?
This one's a little tough. I definitely like the vibe of this one, and they had Ahsoka, so that was cool. Obviously, as we discussed, there are some things that make it a little bit less than ideal. So I'm gonna go with a solid 8.5.
All right, Sly, what do you think?
I'm rocking the 8.5 as well. I feel like that's right on the money, thanks to some small continuity errors. But aside from that, it did have some pretty good cinematography and combat. I liked it, so 8.5.
Yeah, the cinematography is damn appreciated with just like the firefights and just the suspense with a lot of the action scenes with like Ahsoka hunting down those like guards and everything like that, and Barren Planet using like the gases and just like almost like the wasteland appearance. I really did enjoy that, so that was pretty good too. So I'll actually up at a point. I was gonna say 6, but I'll go 7 there. Just because they had Ahsoka, I really feel like they could have put in a little bit more effort, but I feel like they dropped the ball at some points there. So, who wants to round that for me?
Cool. I mean, between all of us, I would say that probably gives it closer to like an 8 between all of us.
Right. I think that's pretty good. So the Foundry official review score for would be 8 for episode
13.
Chapter 13.
Yep. All right, chapter 13 there. So, hey, but that's going to be it for this episode, guys. And thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop some support for it. But I'll see you guys later on the next episode for some more of The Mandalorian Season 2. Bye-bye.